Come and fight me!
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
The seeds of water. Warriors of the wood. Invisibility.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Is always the true reminder.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Let us fight!
Dire's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's courier has been slain. Trust me, I know how to handle such power. Radiant's courier has been slain. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Illusion. Dire's courier has been slain.
Bounty! Nature never ends. The seeds of fortune. Let us fight! ready for a fight.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
They go for it anyway on T1's end.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team, ban. Dire team, Radiant team, ban. Ten seconds remaining.
Yeah.
5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Radiant team pick.
And that's been a consistent issue for T1. Getting space out for Savage has been difficult the entire day. A lot of teams seem to just know how to punish a core like Savage. They just constantly keep the aggression, find the mid tier 1, find the opposing safe lane tier 1 fast as well, and take control and force the team to constantly run in. Issue for T1 is they're not playing aggressively as 4, it's always as 2, as 3, they get caught out 1 by 1. So we need to see them stitch their game plan together. They have played a lot of series, but so has Liquid. They've played 2 series beforehand for this, same with T1. So they should be able to just, again, refresh, find at least 1 win today. They need it if they want to stay in the majors. They do go with the Lion next. So that could be our pause 4 or pause 5, depending on how you want to flex it for T1. Going back into that burst on hand. Great control for the puck. We've got the Hex to play it once more. We need to see if they can gap close with Zephyr's line this time, if he can get a quick blink timing with the Aether Lens. If you don't, it's very difficult to still catch that puck, but the distance is still too great, and Liquid, even seeing that line, don't care for the burst. Back to the Tim to stand up front.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
I don't know. No, Storm Spirit's too greedy. Ember Spirit, his power spikes are way too slow. We've seen in other regions trying to run the Ember. Doesn't feel amazing. T1 needs something to set a pace here. Not many options. I think they really need push. Just find a way to towers quick. I don't know what heroes you have left. Like, they take the big ones down mid. There's an option for, say, a Nature's Prophet, perhaps, or a Pugna. A Pugna could be really nice. You amp up your line's finger damage as well. The decrep up. So maybe that's one way to get a push going. There's an option for a Leshrac as well, if you want to go all in on the magic damage. But he's really thinking about this one hard. Perhaps eyeing the 4-Ev hero first.
Dire team pick.
The sack.
Dire team down.
Oracle.
Ten seconds remaining.
It really does. And you've got not only the False Promise, of course, but the Edict can just take away a lot of that magic damage coming out from T1. Leshrac impact gets mitigated, Lion's impact gets mitigated, and Liquid can look for a pause 1 that can ride with this Oracle really nicely. Options open for, say, a Troll to close out, say an Ursa to close out. Even a Terrorblade could work out well here if you wanted to, if you're feeling confident against the magic damage. But they go to Husker, so Liquid, they're not messing around. Hello, Husker. Husker Oracle, rip right through him. There's nothing to close out here for T1 to balance that out, let me tell you.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Choose your hero.
Yeah. Perhaps if they want to avoid that, it could still work. We've seen that a couple of times here. They're holding out. We'll see what exactly the game plan is. Of course, Liquid, Koivka is on Husker, so he's just going to try to be annoying on the offlane anyway. Unless they, again, flex around. Liquid's just very open to that flex. T1 have an uphill battle here. They need to secure some early farm for the Morphling. It is actually Zephyr on the Lesh. They've got Forev on the offlane Spirit Breaker and Carl Viper. Alright, so support Lashrak instead of the support Spirit Breaker. Core Spirit Breaker coming through. I don't know if that changes things too much for T1. We'll have to wait and see. I guess this is just to prioritize the Ags timing for Forev as well. So it'll line up with Savage and they can run around really fast with their Ags upgraded charge. Liquid still have a lot to play with. I mean, Husker Oracle, you don't really need to say much about that. That's just it. That speaks for itself. It does a ton. And T1, they have to... It's disgusting. Yes, it's cheesy. They're from Liquid. Exactly it. T1, they're going to have to face up against a melting stream of cheese. Going to be really sticky to be stuck in that situation. No wins yet. 0-5 so far in the wildcards. And you have to remember, only the top 3 teams move on to groups. If you lose out here, you go home. You literally go home immediately. So T1... need to find at least a win to have some hope. And of course, Liquid, well, they're going to want to hammer in #1 spot if they find this win. Absolutely. I don't think you have any way of stopping this Husker here. You don't have natural disarms on your side for the side of T1. You do have some good burst with your Lion and Lush, so you can maybe rip through the Husker before his regen gets insane with Berserker's Blood. But for the most part, I think it's going to be a tall order to do that against the Oracle as well. So it's just very difficult to pierce through the durability you have with Koivka and Insania in that lane. And T1 are going to have to perform to their heart's best to really pull out a win here and pull an upset, because they are not looking favored at all from the draft.
No. Of all things that they have to verse at the end of the day, it's a Husker. Not very fun.
Now has meaning.
It's going to be a safe between Husker as well, so Koivka not wanting to go up against the Viper mid. T1
service to imbalance.
but now aren't aware that Koivka has made his way over to the safe lane. Instead, it looks like they are going to lane Mickey on the puck up against the Viper, which is a much better matchup for the puck. Say the Husker.
Yeah. Should hold steady either way for a puck, and you can dodge out a lot of the damage anyway. You can run away with your orb if you play it right. They are stuck right here on T1 though. They've dragged 3 heroes up, but they're not going to hold the tri-lane for too long, it looks like. There's some potential here once you hit level 2 on Forev with Zephyr. Like, they can get chain stuns off, and they can maybe lock in the Husker. You just have to be careful about over-committing. And it's still Oracle Husker. We'll have to see what Forev can pull off, and how much Zephyr can really get out of this lane. You really want some levels on to support Leshrak as well. You want to get the Diabolic eat up, you need to push some towers out, and secure some map space for your safe lane, of course. So we'll see if Zephyr can get that EXP flowing. But for Liquid, again, straightforward, Husker Oracle, you've got your ability, you've got heals and damage. They just need some EXP to get to those power spikes and apply their pressure on their end.
Koivka going to get right to work for Rev. Not going to have an easy time in this lane on the Spirit Breaker. Just level 1 fire spears. Levels go up, they're just going to become that much more of a nuisance, and if Insania can catch you well with that false promise, Koivka's just going to have his way with you. Mid lane, Carl going to be up against Mickey on the puck. And already Carl, even on this Viper, is finding himself struggling. He's about half the CS of Mickey, and just look at the aggression right behind the tier 1 tower. All about Fairy Fire has been eaten by Carl, but the puck is not done. He still wants to go for this. A salve from Carl now going to be cancelled, and he gets the kill.
Oh boy.
At least bot lane 23 Savage does manage to kill off Boxy. But that's a bad sign when your Viper's dying to a puck like that behind his T1 tower, it's not going to be used for the team.
No, definitely not. I mean, we're so used to seeing Vipers just be lane domineering, very hard to bully out, but the puck is just, you know, it's balanced in its own way. It manages to pull away, burst damage on just ripping through Carl. Without the passive and burst of skin, you can't really tank through a lot of that damage. So Mickey just having his way in lane, playing with his phase shift dodges really well. At the least, as you mentioned, T1 down bot are having a better time for Savage here. Finding that kill on Boxy does help him have some game on hand. Boxy still waiting for his own level 3 spike to start to be a lot tankier up front. And before then, it's going to be easy to spin him out, but once you get the levels up, it's going to be a little bit harder. Whitemon is going to be a nuisance though with a sub.
Roll in.
Can make it hard to spam the spells.
Not going to capitalize off that Tiger. He'll back off. I mean, they're trying to be annoying with this mana drain. Roll in again from Tiger. He's going to be off the mark for the line, but they're going to try for 23 Savage. Only issue being Savage has hit level 3 now. That level 2 strength, it's much harder to take down the Morphling. Tiger, he's going to wait for another opportunity to try and roll in, but I think they are going to have to no, never mind, back onto the Morph, but again the Strength Morph is there. The stun just not long enough, because Tiger is still level 2, doesn't have a point in his own silence, so he can't really ensure that Savage is not going to be able to Strength Morph.
My thanks.
The bright side, they are forced a regen.
Yeah, and Savage, every single time he's not up at the creep wave, he's not farming up, he's slowing down his farm, you're applying the pressure, and that's all you really want. You don't want Morphling to have a lane, or at least not escalate as fast as he'd want to, and all this pressure is buying that space out for Liquid to try and win out their own leads. Up top, though, there is that aggression coming through. You've got the damage on Koivka, but Zephyr does have the Edict up.
Only level 2 fire spears, so the damage, while it is slowly increasing, isn't that high yet. Props to Forev though, he has been able to maintain himself in this lane. Not easy up against the Huskar, because Zephyr been around to make sure he doesn't die on the Spirit Breaker. The mid lane, Tiger. Cheeky rotation past the 4-minute mark. Nice deep Observe Ward down behind that T1 tower. Tiger, he wants to go for this dive. They're not level 6 in the puck yet. This might be a little bit early. Tiger, he messes up the roll. Unfortunate. It happens. Trust John, I've done it many times.
Huh, how'd he miss his first stone here, though? With this right there.
It can be a little bit clunky, Jonathan.
Oh.
Green Coil committed. It's going to get kicked down. It doesn't matter. They get the kill anyway, but now Ferem's going to charge in. Not for long. He doesn't want to dive a T1. In fact, Mickey going to turn right back around onto Zephyr. Tiger doesn't want the Diabolic Edict damage, but he wants to roll back in to try and help secure the kill. Zephyr, Fairy Fire. Splitter not going to land though. Whitemon now going to rotate in as well. Has the Hex out and should be able to at least secure the Earth Spirit. And does. They get something for their time, but it's a 2-for-1 trade. All these kills and XP go into this puck. It can't feel very good for T1.
No, I mean, even if you find that trade, you're still falling behind down Carl. Like, you're about a full level off from the puck. You need to play around and force some responses mid. They are keeping Zephyr around with level 2 Edict. Maybe they go again.
Nice kickback there from Tiger under the tier 1 tower, but the Earth Spike is there from Whitemon into the Hex. Maybe they have the control this time, or they shift. Mickey will get away. Still trying to just kill off this puck. Carl hasn't really spotted him either. Rotations in Insane. Point in now as they commit the Dream Coil. The coil was already broken as well by the Viper. Big Carl dead. Another kill. This time Insane picks it up.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate. He just popped the haste. He was trying to look for aggression on Viper. They don't manage to find it. They do try to rotate bot. Oxy's out of mana, but also level 5, so it's hard to use doing Savage.
I mean, Savage might die, Whitemon might die as well. So Tiger kills off Savage down the bot lane, and Whitemon dies in the mid lane of the Lion. 2-6 already for Liquid. Even more aggressive game thus far. And this is without Quafer getting involved. That's the scary part. The Husker hasn't done anything yet.
No, it's just been allowed to farm up. Koifa is very close to the Omelette. Once you have that, of course, that's the point where the Husker can be really ridiculous. Especially once you get the levels up on Insania. So you're hitting your spikes here for Liquid. T1, they're still getting steady farm on Savage. It's still a long way until the Morphling becomes a true beast. But Savage isn't lagging too far behind. Number 2 net worth. So he's not been completely shut out, and that is some bits of good news for T1 to hold up against. The towers are also still standing. You haven't had the opportunity on Liquid to really apply some push.
Margin, not going to connect. Dream Coil is going to be out from Mickey. Roll, not going to be there from Tiger. Still, the damage is just insane. X out, they want to try and come back around onto this puck, but you've got the Fate's Edict blocking out so much damage. It's just buying more time for this puck to get out. That was a great Fate's Edict from Insania. The amount of damage he blocked. He blocked the Split Earth, the poison attack damage. I think there may have been an Earth Spike in there. The Nether Toxin. Everything.
Yeah, it's the value of the Oracle against this lineup. T1 are just playing around with so much magic damage that Oracle messes it up so badly they need to catch the Oracle out first, and they might hear.
May, Hex is there, Whitemon, not level 6 yet. They do land the Split Earth. He has Fate's Edict to use on himself, and he will. He'll be fine. Carl cannot secure the kill onto Insania. Now the roll back in from Tiger. Mickey actually kills off Zephyr. The Viper now taking way too much damage. The charge in from 4F, trying to go in onto the Oracle, trying to at least get this past 5. But now the Fortune Zen's going to fly out. Forev not feeling too safe anymore either. Might just be chased down. Tiger doesn't kick the roll, but it may not matter. They have the boulder smash, have enough damage with the right click of the puck.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
8. They are still trying to pressure this mid team. Liquid, they are not going to allow it.
No, they just constantly protected all the bodies from T1 not lining up for a stable push. And Zephyr is trying to go all in on the Edict play. He's also going to split her for the stun. And you need to be able to secure those towers soon. Boxy's already making... It's not a fast push, but as long as your Timbersaw tanks through the hits, the creep wave will do the job for you. And there's no defense coming out from T1, so Savage is just already forced to go into the jungle very early on. They need to find the trade elsewhere. They're sort of clumped up top. Zephyr is around with Whitemon, no force to help out. Makes that proposition a bit dicier. And while this is happening, Koipka is just allowed to AFK farm the jungle. So Armlet up, 2 Gauntlets of Strength up. He is very tanky, and they do make a move.
Lane, Carl again being coiled. They won't kill him this time though. Tiger, he's going to be just charged on by Forev. They get the Viper Strike. Insania can't save. Still, they're going to move in more. Boxy going after Carl. Meanwhile, Quafer joining his team for the first time, straight onto the Spirit Breaker. Forev's trying to run, but the damage output looking a little bit too high. And Insania, with the Purifying Flames, does get the kill. Now with Boxy in the mid lane, he can just tank all this T1 tower hits. And that Siege Creep will just never die.
No. They can't get in there to defend quite well yet. And Boxy's just very tanky up front. If they had, say, level 6 and 1, this could be manageable, but he's not close enough. He doesn't have a buck as well. I have it now, so the 6 is up, but it's too late. The tower's gone.
Liquid just, again,
Money changes.
making it look easy. It's just surgical for these guys. Vessel on Mickey. Top lane Zephyr, he's trying to make some pressure. Tiger's already set up, ready to go whenever. Boulder Smash, not going to land. Charge in, onto Insania. They want that Oracle dead, the finger out immediately, and they will get him. A great start for T1 as now they move into the Earth Spirit. Tiger will magnetize, try to run the other way, but it won't work out. They'll get a second, but now Quaper's here. How do you deal with the Husker? They lose Zep. He's still trying, but it's not looking great. Or maybe it is Quaper. He goes down. Maybe they find even more as Carl could keep going on to Boxy, but the fear of the puck. He's right to be afraid. Mickey is back. That means Carl is gonna die.
Monster kill.
So while they did get a couple kills for themselves, it still comes out in the favor of Liquid.
Yeah, then they're still going to be happy. You lose quite sure, but you're keeping Carl down. You're rebalancing the loss you took. And T1 are just constantly forced to apply that aggression back. The good news for T1 is that Savage is just farming just fine. Number 3 net worth though, so it's not like the best spot for him to be in, but he's uncontested. This is the best news you could hope for. Liquid, however, can get started on the Roche, and Koipka with a Oracle around can actually heal up here.
Quaper, they go for the life break. False Promise going to be there. They stun him up. They want to control this Husker as best as possible and just don't let him do anything. The only problem is, it's not Mickey there that's doing everything for him. What? He's back up and healthy. Green Coil's going to be committed for the first time now. Onto the breaker. Rem, he's just going to die. And Carl, he's not going to be safe either. They're going to go after the more. Now, Savage, he needs to help his team, but he just can't. I don't know why Savage is there, but what do you do if you're the Morphling with no items up? He's got a Morbid Mask and Treads, but he feels the need to help his team.
You can't afford to. Like, Savage just needs to be resolute, sit back, farm the jungle, build up. He knows Liquid will throw in bodies. He needs to make use of that space. And because of that engagement, Liquid get to go back into the Roche. They've got a full lineup here. Boxy can tank the hits, Koipka can do the damage, and it's going to be a really easy rush to take. T1 though, they are smoked up. They're not going to make it some time, but they might find a follow-up fight here.
See, T1, Roshan already down. This not very safe positioning. T1. Luckily, Liquid won't know about it. They're actually going to move up top lane towards Boxy. He's going to have some help coming in. They're going to charge Boxy. He's fine with this. He's just baiting for his team. Earth Spike out onto Insania, but the team started on the other side. They go on to Zephyr. Viper strike out on Tiger. Viper just jumps in, killing off the last track. Into Carl. The Viper, just not so tanky, will also die. Now the line. Straight into the mid lane. He wants Savage. He wants Bully around the mall.
It's brutal from Liquid. They're not resting. No dream for the 3 as well though, Mike. 8-22, so we've missed it out by 5 kills. T1 finding more activity on the map is good news for them. And they are getting space out for Savage. He is staying up for the E-Blade though. So trying to rush into the burst damage. Again, have to be careful about when you shotgun. If that Morphling's alive, chances are you're not going to get any damage if the Edict or the False Promise come true. That is always the risk for the Morphling going into the Oracle. We'll have to see if it pays off down the line. T1 start to lose map space. They still have not found a tier 1 to take. So all on the Liquid side, they still hold on to their tier 1 outer towers. And that just means they can be anywhere on the map for this aggressive play, and there's not much the Radiant side can do here.
Very similar story to game. Savage looks like he's just trying to go for that ghost. Yeah, he's got the Eagle Song, so he's just trying to finish off that Ethereal Blade. I give him a way to try and burst somebody out of Liquid. Longer he doesn't have it, however, what's going to do it now? They just kick him right in to the waiting arms of Quaper. Fortune's End not going to hold Savage down. He's fine. Roll right out. Can't say the same for that tier 2 mid tower, however. just gonna happily tank it.
Middle tower is under attack.
T1, they tried one. For Rev, instead of the strike god, they fuck, that'll be a big one. A godlike streak going the way of Zephyr.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
It's really the only saving thus far for T1 though.
Yeah, and because of that, they don't even find the bot tier 1 chest yet. So they're not able to clean up that objective.
Oh, the TP. It didn't make it in time. Carl, he knows he's dead. No way out of this one. Sits there and takes it. While bot lane 23 Savage with the rest of his team trying to at least get a T1 tower for themselves. Tiger's already set on the Earth Spirit, ready to go whenever.
Has fallen.
Savage, he'll keep moving forward. He wants to go for another creep wave. This could cost, but he does wave form out in time. Boils up. Be able to catch T1.
It's a good objective for T1 to take. I mean, not a but they need every single tower they can get. That's their first outer tower, Mike, at 17.5 minutes. So it's something. It's a gold injection. It's some space to farm in the bot lane. It's some space out for Savage. The E-Blade is flying in now for Morphling. So you should be able to maybe get some damage off. Again, have to worry about the Oracle, but if you can dive the Oracle first, take him out, then Morphling can maybe get some more space out.
Jumps in with the Magnetize and Boulder Smash, but the charge is there from Ferem. Right onto the Earth Spirit, so here comes Boxy, and he has a lot of damage output on this Timber right now. Whitemon is going to die to Insania. Meanwhile, to the north, they weren't able to kill off Ferem in the end. Have a way of cancelling his TP. Right side, they only lose the Lion. And now Savage does have the shotgun up. The things are slowly coming together.
It's more damage. I still worry about shotgunning when you don't know where the Oracle is. You need to hunt down Insania first, jump the back line, clear out that saving support, and go from there. That's going to have to be the game plan here for T1. They've stalled out long enough that the Aegis does expire on Koipa. So they don't need to worry about the second life on the Husker, but Koipa does have a BKB, so it's basically as good as, you know, he could just stand in front anyway with no worries for the most part, and T1's got to be cautious about that item timing on the Husker here.
Rev charge, going to be out onto Boxy. It's a hard target. Roll in Tiger, he wants to initiate, and they do go straight onto Carl again. The of Savage, he is just not going to last. Koipa. Carl's gone. Koipa's looking for another target. Rolling from Tiger, trying to find that target. They have found Whitemon out. Be another dead Lion. That big not done. Now. Maybe he can get the kill for these stuns down for the silence there. Mickey is dying for this. He'll give his life away for it. But he gets a jump. That's all that's important.
Yeah, he's sending a message. That is tip-worthy coming out here. They tip Mickey up. They do find that bot tier 2. Only one outer tower left for T1. 10k down, 10k lead for Liquid, 10 to 28, looking for the next tier 3. And they'll just start hammering in. They have to worry about perhaps the finger coming through, but honestly, they're way too tanky on Liquid to even be completely scared. But you saw the shotgun onto Tigan. He still didn't die. So there are still damage issues here for T1. With or without that shotgun.
There is John. Anyway, Boxy going to be targeted now. Earth Spike out onto the Timbersaw, into the charge. But here comes the rest of the team. Tiger, a great magnetize to start off. It's the group. Whiteman's gone. Ferem, he's been rooted in place. He gets deleted as well. In fact, everybody is just dying. Only Zephyr is alive on the left rack. They're going into the mid lane.
Yeah, there's nothing to stop them. Like, again, they focus down onto Taiga, and he does die. The shotgun flies through to the Earth Spirit, and it's not enough to pick off that support. So it's a difficult spot for T1, but they're going to have to hold a high ground. They still have the finger ready to go, but that mid set of racks, at least melee racks. It's not going to last too long here.
Radiant middle barracks have fallen.
Strike? Me there.
Radiant
Still gets the mid-rack.
barracks have
No problems. Shotgun. 23 Savage. Gonna be purged off before he even get the adaptive strikeout. Liquid don't seem to want to leave. It's not really their house, but they want to make it their house.
Radiant's bottom tower
Oxy's just not
is under
leaving.
attack.
Yeah,
He's-
nothing to stop
He's
them.
just gonna stand there.
They're looking at tier 3 slowly melting to Koipa. There's smoke behind him as well. They're going to be able to make some saving plays. They did scan it out, but it's a Liquid you just fading out with Koipa.
Yeah. Moxie. Forward. On to Carl.
Radiant's
Get you stop.
fortified.
Charge in.
Oh,
Yeah. March is cancelled, and now they jump in. Mickey just deletes forever again. On to Whitemon. That'll be another. He tried. He really did. But they're just into the dicks right now. Three caught up. Gonna be kicked back the other way. Savage. He just has to look to the fountain at this point. GG's called. T1, they've had enough, and Liquid, they will go undefeated today, Jonathan. Very dominant stuff from the side of Team Liquid. They're looking good going into the World Cup tomorrow.
yeah, they look fantastic. Just having an amazing run, not being defeated at all. Standing at the top of the wild card so far. Just a spectacular performance coming through from them. T1, it's the complete opposite. They have not had a good run at all. They've not been able to find a win. It's been tough, right? Like they lost their cap.
นิกมา
Let us fight.
Now that you're dead, I find it easy to respect you.
Got it. My waters rise. Fight. The lion's heart beats. Let the sharks have my flesh. Go to your next incarnation. Come and
Oh boy.
I have bunting for you.
Oh boy.
Golem to the Radiant.
Let us.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Is always ready for us.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are
Let us fight.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen. bottom tower is under attack.
More damage.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Come and fight me. Illusion.
I'll take that.
Got it. My waters rise. I have punching for you. Tide ride. Let us fight. Always ready for a fight.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Fight me.
You were too noisy to live.
I have punching for you. Regeneration!
damage redoubled.
Bounty!
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I have something for you!
Fallen to the Radiant.
Let us fight! From the core of the universe, a treasure.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Taken hiding location.
Back before the arrow fired has fallen.
The dusk is always ready for a fight. The dusk is always ready for a fight. Fight! Come and fight me! I have punching for you!
Dire's top tower is under attack. is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen. Dire's top barracks are under attack. Dire's top barracks have fallen. Dire's top barracks have fallen.
Regeneration.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
From the core of the universe, a treasure. Let us fight. We would
Dire's middle Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's radiant tower has fallen. Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
monster kill. But let us fight.
Dire's middle barracks have fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Spicy.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Tower has fallen. Dire's is under attack. Radiant has fallen. Your turn to ban. Five seconds remaining.
Mirana. Forward, pet.
Prepare for battle.
On track. Yes. On the prowl.
Excellent idea.
Leap forward. We ride.
30 seconds to battle.
Good idea. Good idea. Agreed. I'm
The
under
battle
attack.
begins.
At last it's time. As you will. Of course. Forward by bounds. To the battle. Since you command it. Tuck your tail and run, you mutt. Ah! Not a penny wasted. Run like the dogs you are. Forward by bounds. We ride. Ha! We ride in perfect union. Perfect. To the battle.
It's looking spicy.
Yes. On the prowl. On track. Since you command it. Forward, pet. Good idea. Of course. Good idea. Leap forward. Attack. Agreed. As you will it.
Denied.
Mutts! To the battle. Good idea. We ride.
It's looking spicy.
Forward, pet. Not enough mana. Good idea. Leap forward. Of course. Forward by bounds. Out of my way! Ha! Fair warning. Your death has arrived. The inner light dawns. On the prowl. Agreed. Since you command it. On track. Perfect. As you will.
Radiant's courier has been slain.
Yes, I'm under attack. Agreed. On the prowl.
First blood.
Your life's a flash in the pan.
With honor.
Triple kill.
It's
Your
looking
bottom
spicy.
tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Your bottom tower is under attack.
What is this?
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Leap forward. It's your turn now. Good idea. To the battle.
Top is missing.
Good idea. Since you command it. As you will it. Of course. Cringe you cur. On track. Forward. I'm under attack. Yes. Forward by bounds. Yes. We ride.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Agreed.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
As you will it.
Bottom tower has fallen. Your middle tower is under attack.
A bauble from the void.
Good idea.
Top is missing. All mine.
On track. yet. Forward by bounds. To the battle. It's not time yet. Mm-hmm. Forward, pet. Lucky shot.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
You'll not stop us that easily. On the prowl.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Leap forward. Stars! Die, mongrel! Good idea. Since you command it. Starfall! Yes.
Your tiny featherless arrows can't hurt me, sniper.
This grows interesting. We ride. Of course. Forward by bounds. Forward, pet. Start! Good idea. Leap forward.
This will come in handy.
On track. On the prowl. Starfall! Good idea. Of course. As you will it. Yes. We ride.
For the treasury.
Yes. Starfall. Since you command.
Your top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
I'm not ready. Agreed. To the battle. We ride. On the prowl. Forward by bounds.
Missing top.
As you will it. I'm under attack.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Since you command.
You seem to have trouble grasping cause and effect.
Yes. Leap forward. Perfect.
Mark!
A mounted bow will always claim victory. Evil curs! To the battle! Sparkles like the stars. Good idea. Ah. Of course. Agreed. On track. Then we ride.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Leap forward.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Forward by bounds. Such power is ours.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower is under attack.
Since you command it. On track. Of course. On the prowl. Yes. As you will it.
All mine.
The prize is mine. Stones!
For the treasure.
Good idea.
Nice!
You cannot
Good idea.
that which is only.
Dire structures are fortified.
I'm under attack. Forward, pet.
Ah, this will come in handy.
To the battle.
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen. Your top tower is under attack.
Forward by bounds. Since you command it.
Your middle tower is under attack. Radiant
Of course.
structures are fortified.
Leap forward. Then. Agreed. On the prowl. Forward.
Your middle tower has been denied.
We ride. Yes. On track. Good idea. Good idea. Tower before us. Perfect. As you will it. To the battle. Yes.
Your top tower is under attack.
Leap forward. To the battle. On the prowl.
Fears of my delight.
Good idea. Forward by bounds.
Oh my.
Agreed. Good idea. Stop an easy shot. Inferno.
This outrage.
Yes. Of course. Not yet. Since you command it. As you will it. Start! For the hunt. We ride.
Invisibility.
Forward, pet. Not yet. On track.
Radiant structures are
Forward.
Your top tower has fallen.
Good
Your
idea.
bottom tower is under attack.
My favorite customer.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Of course. Allies disappear. Leap forward. On track. We ride. Starfall. Forward my bounds.
Beneath the tree.
To the battle.
You did.
On the prowl.
On your goddamn.
Since you command it.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Agreed.
Bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Good idea. As you will.
The enemy's top tower has fallen.
We
Your
ride.
bottom tower is under attack.
On track. Good idea. Forward by bounds. Since you command it. Salamene smiles upon me. Ah. Yes.
That should help.
Shadows take us.
For the treasury.
Leap forward.
All mine. I'm open all night.
Of course. To the battle. I'm under a starfall. Into the breach. Agreed.
Double kill.
Forward, pet. Good idea.
Your top tower is under attack.
Starfall! On the prowl. Forward by bounds. Ah, scepter. Since you command it. Ah. Ah. Good idea. Such strength shall be ours. Start! Thus, you pay.
Your top tower is under attack. Dire structures are fortified.
On track. Mm-hmm. As you will it. Stop! Of course. On the prowl. To the battle. Good idea. Agreed. This one's mine. Shadows, take us. We ride.
Headshot.
Forward, pet.
Your middle tower is under attack.
I could have hit Roshan with my eyes closed. Since you command. You're proud. That tower is ours. On track. I'm not ready. Oh, like this one. Good idea. Of course. As you will it.
The radiant.
Ah. Leap forward. Forward, pet. Forward by bounds. Good idea. Mm-hmm. Agreed.
That should help.
To the battle. We ride. Good idea. We ride. Since you command it. Yes. Leap forward. As you will it. Forward by bounds.
Double damage.
Irony is rich.
Dominating.
Your middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower has fallen.
Again, we ride. On the prowl. Down. Leap to it. Agreed. On track. Starfall. To the battle.
For the treasury.
Good idea. Of course. Shadows take us. Forward by bounds. Yes.
Agents of the void.
Good
Your
idea.
bottom tower is under attack.
Of course.
Your bottom tower has fallen.
Forward, pet. The cost of kibble. We ride. Once you command it. Agreed. Good idea. Stars, rain down upon mine enemy. As you will it. Ah. Mm-hmm. To the battle. On the prowl. Leap forward.
It's up to your mortality.
Your top tower is under attack. Your top tower has fallen. Your top tower is under attack. Your top tower has fallen. Your top barracks have fallen. Your top barracks have fallen.
We admit no defeat. On track.
Your top tower has fallen.
I'm under attack. Good idea.
Monster kill!
To the battle.
Your bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Power up in full.
For the treasury!
Double damage.
As you will it. Yes.
All mine.
Forward, pet. It's not time yet. Forward by bounds. Die, Mongo. Leap forward. Agreed. Good idea. Since you command it, the prize is mine. We ride. Vanish. On the prowl. Forward by bounds. Leap forward.
Not so bad. At least I named the notice. But I...
Fortune favors vengeance. Roshan has fallen to the dire.
A bottomless fount of life.
You'll not stop us that easily.
Not so bad. Here I am.
The middle bells are under attack. The middle barracks have fallen. The middle barracks are under attack. The middle barracks have fallen. Your bottom barracks are under attack. The bottom barracks have fallen. Radiant structures are fortified. Your bottom barracks